Indigenous language reclaimers. Be careful and cognizant of how people speak about you and your language and your teachers and your speakers. Be careful of all the colonial Native American tropes that try to shift the blame from what really happened, settler colonial violence, onto us and our supposed failures. LLC Linguistic Director Jan Ulrich stated that he found the root cause of language loss to be untrained Lakota language teachers that use inconsistent ad hoc spelling. The problem wasn't our teachers and their perceived lack of training. The problem wasn't our spelling. The problem was settler colonial violence. Ulrich said that the Lakota language literacy had been nearly non-existent for 50 to 60 years. Besides being an outright lie, our supposed illiteracy wasn't the problem. It was settler colonial violence. In a meeting in this article, LLC said that there's a lack of qualified teachers, a lack of curriculum. Both of these are outright lies. We had qualified teachers and we had a bunch of curriculum. Our problem wasn't a lack of qualified teachers or a lack of curriculum. It was settler colonial violence. Again, in this article, Maya hits on the biggest problem facing Lakota language education is teachers' lack of training and materials. In this top one, he says that the Lakota language textbooks for elementary schools, he was shocked that it did not exist over 30 years of bilingual education. Besides just not being true, our supposed lack of textbooks wasn't the problem. It was settler colonial violence. Kids want to learn, but the teachers have given up. The teachers never gave up. What we have found is better to train good teachers, another shot at our people and our teachers, even non-speakers, than to just get a native speaker and put them in a classroom. The problem wasn't us, it wasn't our teachers, it was settler colonial violence. In this paper, Maya says there was no central organizing body which leads this endeavor, language of revitalization. That this effort was disjointed, decentralized, and undertaken by varying individuals and institutions, each of which have different approaches to communicating and utilizing the Lakota knowledge system. Our diversity and independence, first of all, is one of our strengths, but our problem wasn't that we were disjointed or decentralized. The problem was settler colonial violence. We were killed. We were starved. We had our lands taken. Our spirituality was outlawed. We were forced onto reservations. We were forced into churches. We were forced into English immersion schools. They say we've been passing on our language for 41,000 years. The real problem wasn't and isn't Native American failure, and we don't need saving. The problem always was and is settler colonial violence. Celebrate our people. Celebrate our teachers. Celebrate our educators. Celebrate our language is still here, despite all of that.